Hello everyone, welcome to part 101 of Laravel 9 series in which we are creating the multi-vendor e-commerce website. So we will continue working on the shopping cart page once again, and from this video we will start working on the Ajax as well for our shopping cart page. So you have seen 100 videos and we have reached up till shopping cart page, and now we need to fasten up our speed to finish up this project as soon as possible. Okay, so see, I'm going to add products once again in our shopping cart. Okay, one two products we are going to add in our shopping cart so that we can move further with our cart. Okay, so see, we are adding the products with the session. Like I have told you that we have not login yet, so we are adding the products with the session. Okay, so one more product we are going to add. Okay, so let's select site, add to cart, and now we can check in view cart and see two products have been added. You can see the prices are here. Okay, prices of these products and subtotal is also here. So now from this video we are going to work on the quantities. We are going to update the cart. We are going to update the quantity of the products. Okay, like if we want to make it 2, then its subtotal will increase. We are going to multiply it by the 2 quantity. Okay, so the subtotal will increase, and also first of all we need to show the cart total here. Okay, so shipping module we are going to remove because this one we are going to do in the checkout page, not here, but we are going to show the subtotal, and also we are going to add the coupon discount as well, because you can see the apply coupon option is also here, that we are going to do after login. Okay, so we are going to show coupons. We are going to give the coupon feature for the users who log in to our website. Okay, so here we are going to show the subtotal, coupon, and this part we are going to remove, shipping and tax we are going to remove, and here we are going to show the grand total. Okay, so this thing we are going to do, and after that we are going to update the quantities of the items of these products via Ajax. Okay, so that thing also we are going to do. Okay, then let's start. So I want to tell you one thing, that we are going to update this part. Okay, this part and this part also we are going to update. Okay, so this complete part we are going to update with Ajax. See, page will not refresh. This page will not refresh. URL will remain the same. Only these things will refresh. Okay, so see, one more thing I want to tell you, like few of the things that we have done earlier also, the same kind of things we have done earlier. Okay, so but see, we need to code again for the design that we have got. See, every time if you will get the new design, you need to code accordingly. So never think like we are copying the Laravel 8 code to Laravel 9. See, most of the things we are going to get from there, but see, still there are many things that we are going to do new. Okay, so here as well, if you will try to copy the code from there, then it will not work, because many of the things, like I have told you, these are the links. Okay, you can see these are updating from the links, these are not the buttons. Okay, so like this, there are many HTML tags that are not the same, so you can't copy the earlier series to this one. Okay, so every time you need to do the new one. So make yourself flexible, like you can do the code for any design, no copy paste for that thing. Okay, so let's move, let's work on this one. I'm going to open the card blade file that we have created, this one. So we are going to save it with the card items, because card items in which we are going to keep the for each loop of the card items. Okay, so here I am going to make it this file as the card underscore items. Okay, so I will also open the cart.blade.php file, and I will keep both here. Okay, so now what I am going to do, I am going to copy the part to the card and terms that we want to move it there. See, we need to decide that which part this form part, this part. Okay, so this complete part we want to move to the card items. Okay, I will do the control X and will remove everything from here. See, we can keep these models. See, this one is required because we want to uh, include, we want to use it, so we are going to do it like this. So here we are going to do it like this. Okay, so also I want to tell you that form is not required. We are going to remove this form because we are not going to update anything with the form here. Okay, we are going to use the jQuery and Ajax to update our card items. Okay, so here it is done. So both pages are done. Now here I'm going to include this card items. Okay, so here I'm going to write the code like include, and I am going to add the path by which see path is front, and inside front products, and then card underscore items. Okay, this is the path, and we are going to put it in separate div. Okay, one more div we are going to add because we will give one id to this part, because this part we are going to refresh every time. Okay, so we are going to give it one id to this one so that we can refresh it every time. We will give it like append card items. Okay, so this part will refresh every time and rest of the page will remain the same. Okay, though there are not much left in the page, but still the page will refresh. Okay, so that refresh we need to stop so that we can update the card items instantly at real time. You are going to see the difference. Okay, so now see, these are the card items that we are getting here. So now I'm going to refresh and we'll make sure that everything is working fine. See, page syntax and everything, page formatting looks same, though this part is now coming from the another file. Even then it appears to be same. Okay, so now what we are going to do, we are going to remove the unwanted things, and we'll calculate the subtotal as well as the grand total. Okay, so we are going to update here these things. Okay, so before updating this one, we need to uh, we are required to calculate the subtotal. Okay, so for calculating the subtotal, we are required to here add here initialize, here declare and initialize one variable like total price. Okay, so we are going to do it like this, or we can also use the php we can do start like this also. Okay, total price equal to 0. Okay, fine. And now see, here before for each loop, here once again I will start the php and php, and inside this we are going to write the code so that we can calculate the subtotal. So we are going to do it like this, like total price, where it is total price equal to total price plus, and after that see, we are going to take this one, this is the final price. Okay, and final price of the product into the quantity. Okay, so both we require here. See, product price into quantity. If there is 2 quantity of the product, then we are going to multiply it by the 2. Okay, so here we are going to add the brackets in which we are going to add this one. So it will calculate the total price that we get in our card. Okay, total price of the products. We will call it as subtotal. So this total price we are going to use here in this subtotal. Okay, so this part, shipping part, is not required here. This one we required at the checkout, so we will remove from here. Okay, see, we are going to remove, and we are going to add this one once again. Sorry, this one we're going to add it once again like this, and here we are going to make it like a coupon discount can come here. Okay, so we are going to mention here coupon discount. Later on we are going to work on the coupon discount, that also we are going to work via Ajax only. Okay, and here we are going to give right now we are going to give 0. Okay, so in subtotal we are having this total price. So right now we don't have any discount, so the grand total also will remain the same, because we don't have any coupon discount right now. Then whenever we will work on this one, then we are going to subtract this coupon discount from the total price. Okay, so here we are going to check once. See, this is the subtotal and this is the total. Here we are going to mention it like the grand total. Here also we can make it like the subtotal so that it will look better. Okay, so now you can see 810 plus 1100 1910. Okay, so here it is correct subtotal as well as the grand total. Okay, so now we will move further, and now we will start working on updating of the card items. Okay, see, if we want to increase the quantity of the product, okay, then we are going to click on plus. If we want to decrease the quantity of the product, then we will click on the minus. So both on plus and minus we are going to call the jQuery. Okay, so that it will further we are going to use the Ajax so that we can update the quantity and will update the card. Okay, this complete card, this part and this part will update with that. Okay, so we are required to add the classes and IDs required, because from here we are required to pass this current quantity, and we will also pass the product ID as well as the current quantity, or sorry, the card ID, because from that card ID we will get everything about the product. Okay, see here, from the card ID we will get the product ID as well, we will get the size as well, with which we can simply know that how much stock is actually available or not. Because if the stock is not available, if then we can't plus it. Like if the stock is only one, then it will show the error message, the stock is not available. That we are going to do in further videos, but right now our main thing is to make it to increase the quantity. Like suppose the quantity is in we are having that available quantity, then we can able to increase it. Okay, so let's open this one where it is. Here it is, this part. Okay, this part we are going to work on now. So here you can see the plus a. So one more class we are going to add here, so that we can update this card. We are going to make it like update card item. Okay, update card item in both plus as well as minus. Plus means incrementing the quantity, and minus means decrementing the quantity of the product. Okay, so here one more class we are going to give here, qtyPlus. We want to increase the quantity, so we are going to use the qtyPlus. Though we can also use the plus a, so maybe we are not required, we can try to use this one only. Plus a is already here. Okay, so we may not require the qtyPlus. Okay, so other than that we are required to have the card ID. Okay, So we will give it like this, data card id. What it is, we are going to pick the card id here. This is the card id, okay, and we can put it in quotes. Okay, this is the card id, and after that data card quantity, data quantity. Okay, so here we are required to have this quantity as well, because we require to pass it to jQuery as well. That's why we are adding it. Okay, both these we require here as well. Okay, so now we are going to make the jQuery function in the custom.js file at front.js custom.js file. So in here we can see in the ready function we are going to add here. Okay, we will comment it like update cart items quantities. Okay, so here we are going to mention document dot on click function on click of what is the class, update card item. Okay, so class with dot, okay, update card items, update card item. What we can simply copy paste here, update card item, this one. Okay, so on the click of this function what to do like this. Okay, so first of all we are going to alert this one that this function is working. Okay, make sure that you will check it like this, so that you will make sure that the jQuery is working in this page. Okay, so now I will click on this one, see test is coming, so it means the jQuery is working fine. Okay, so now we can remove this one and we will move further. So we are going to check first of all that the user clicks on plus a or minus a, plus a to increase the quantity and minus a to decrease the quantity. Okay, so for that we are going to use the hash class. Okay, so hash class is the built-in function of the jQuery that will check whether that particular class the user clicks on. Okay, so hash class will tell the user clicks on this particular class or not, user use this particular class or not, this which class we are going to use that name. We are going to this plus a, user clicks on plus a or not. If user clicks on plus a, if user means uses this class, utilize this class, then we are going to move further here. Okay, then we are going to, in case of plus a, we are going to increase the quantity. Okay, we are going to increase the quantity if if this class the user clicks on. Okay, so we will increase the quantity by 1. Okay, if the user clicks on this class plus a. So here we are going to first of all get the quantity. Okay, first thing is to get the quantity and then we can only increase it. Okay, first get the quantity and then increase the quantity by 1. Okay, so how we can get variable quantity equal to, how we will get with dollar this. We are going to use the dollar this dot data quantity. Okay, we are using the quantity there, you can check here, we are using here the quantity, data quantity. So we are going to call it, we are going to use it like this, so that we can fetch that quantity whatever we are using there. Okay, so here we can check once. See, before increasing this quantity we are going to check that whether the quantity is coming here or not. We are required to debug the code like this side by side, so that we will make sure that everything is working fine. So we will refresh. We are going to click on plus now, and you can see the quantity is coming fine. Okay, it is showing the 1. Okay, so now we are going to increase the quantity. You can remove now, and now we can increase the quantity in case user clicks on the plus. Okay, then we are going to increase the quantity. So here we will take one more variable, new quantity, and in new quantity we are going to increase the quantity. Okay, so that is quantity plus 1. Okay, so make sure that you are going to use the parse int for the quantity, otherwise it will convert it to the string. Okay, so to make sure that we are required here the integer value only, we are going to use the integer value only. So we are going to use the parse int. It means that this particular string is the integer string. Okay, this is the number only, this is not the character string. Okay, this is the integer only, so it will convert it to integer. If it is not integer, it is going to convert it to integer. Okay, parse int. So new quantity is here. If you're going to alert the new quantity, okay, let's alert it once, so that we will make sure that everything is working fine. Here new quantity, we are going to check that what new quantity is coming here. So we are going to click on plus, see 2, fine it is. Okay, in this case as well it must be 2. Okay, so our quantity is increasing, new quantity is having the new value by increment it by 1. So this is the case of adding, and in the case of subtracting, I'm going to copy this one, and if the user clicks on the minus a, okay, this time minus a, we can check here, it's the minus a. Okay, so in case of minus a, we are going to pick the quantity once again, but this time we are going to subtract it. Okay, this time we are going to do minus 1. Okay, so we will get the new quantity once again, but in this case we need to make sure the quantity must be equal to 1 or greater than 1. If the quantity is less than or equal to 1, we are going to show the error message. Okay, so we will make sure get quantity, after that check quantity. Okay, check quantity is at least 1. Okay, so this check is required straight away here. So what we're going to do, we are going to add here the condition, if quantity, whatever the quantity comes here, is less than 1, less than or equal to 1, or less than 1, we can say less than 1. Okay, then quantity, we are going to make it quantity must be greater than 1, or quantity must be 1 or greater. Okay, if quantity is less than 1. Okay, see in this case we are getting the quantity will come here as 1 only, but see if there is 1, then it means we can't make it 0, so quantity must be greater than 1. So here we can give it like quantity is less than or equal to 1, then it will going to show the error message, item quantity must be 1 or greater, simple error message for the user, and return false. We are not going to do anything, we will keep that quantity intact. Okay, so this case also, see plus case we have already seen. Now this case we are going to check, but this case we can't test because it will not reduce. So let's see that error message it can show. Refresh it once and minus, and you can see that item quantity must be 1 or greater. Okay, so the error message is coming fine. So now we can move further. Okay, so we will continue this in the next video. We are going to use the Ajax, and we'll increase the quantity via function, and then we'll use this append. Append we are going to use to call, we are going to call this AppendCartItems once again via Ajax, so that we can refresh this part only, we can show the results instantly. okay, and we'll update everything, grand total, subtotal, okay, this one, okay, that we are going to do in the next video. So please stay tuned for the next video. That's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.